Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria, the man the world remembers as the King of Cocaine. Born on December 1st, 1949, in Rio Negro, Colombia, Escobar grew up in Medellin, in a poor but ambitious family. From an early age, he had only one goal: to escape poverty at any cost. He started as a petty criminal, stealing tombstones, selling fake diplomas, smuggling household electronics, and even stealing cars. But in the mid-1970s, Escobar found the opportunity that would make him one of the richest men in the world: cocaine. By founding the Medellin cartel, Escobar became the biggest drug trafficker in history. At the peak of his empire, his cartel controlled over 80% of the global cocaine market. Imagine this. In the 1980s, Escobar was smuggling up to 15 tons of cocaine into the United States every single day. His profits were beyond comprehension. Forbes magazine listed him as one of the 10 richest men in the world, with an estimated fortune of $30 billion at his peak. Escobar made so much money that his cartel spent $2,500 every month just on rubber bands to wrap stacks of cash. Rats literally ate around 10% of his fortune every year because he couldn't store it all properly. But Escobar wasn't just a criminal. He styled himself as a Robin Hood of Medellin. He built schools, hospitals, churches, football fields, and entire neighborhoods for the poor. To many in Colombia, he was a hero, Don Pablo, who gave them homes and hope. This duality made him both loved and feared. However, his violence was legendary. Escobar declared war on the Colombian government when they tried to extradite him to the United States. His motto was plata o plomo, silver or lead, meaning take the bribe or take the bullet. Judges, politicians, police officers, and journalists were assassinated. At the height of his terror, he even ordered the bombing of a passenger plane, Avianca Flight 203, killing 107 people, just to eliminate one enemy. Despite all of this, Escobar always tried to maintain the image of a family man. He was married to Maria Victoria Henao and had 2 children, Juan Pablo and Manuela. One of the most famous anecdotes says that while hiding in the mountains, Escobar burned $2 million in cash just to keep his daughter warm during a cold night. In 1991, Escobar struck a bizarre deal with the government. He agreed to surrender, but only if he could build his own private prison, which he named La Catedral. This prison was more like a luxury resort, with a football field, bar, jacuzzi, and even a waterfall. But when Escobar continued to run his empire from behind bars, the government tried to move him. And that's when he escaped. The manhunt that followed became legendary. Escobar hid in safe houses across Medellin, always one step ahead of the authorities. But on December 2nd, 1993, just one day after his 44th birthday, Escobar's luck ran out. Tracked by Colombian police and assisted by U.S. agents, he was cornered on a rooftop and shot dead while trying to escape. To this day, there's controversy. Did the police kill him, or did Escobar shoot himself to avoid capture? Pablo Escobar's legacy is one of contradictions. To some, he was a generous benefactor who gave back to the poor. To others, he was the most ruthless criminal in history. His life was a perfect mix of power, money, violence, and myth, making him one of the most fascinating and dangerous figures the world has ever known.